What if one of the hardest parts of being Princess Leonor has nothing to do with the crown itself? What if the biggest challenge is something much more personal? Feeling different. Different from friends. Different from ordinary young people. Different in ways few people could truly understand. Because while millions see elegance, tradition, and royal privilege, there may also be pressure, distance, responsibility, and moments of loneliness hidden behind the image. As Spain's future queen, Princess Leonor is growing into a role unlike almost anyone else's. And today, we're exploring one emotional question. Why might Princess Leonor always feel different? Let's explore the hidden reality behind royal life. Her future was decided before she could choose. Most people grow up asking one big question. What do I want to become? Teacher, doctor, artist, business owner, athlete. People change directions, explore options, dream freely. But Princess Leonor's future has always looked different. In many ways, her path was decided before she could even understand it. One day, she is expected to become Queen of Spain. That reality alone may shape how someone experiences growing up. Because when expectations arrive early, life naturally feels different. Not worse, not better, just different, and perhaps that feeling never completely disappears. Growing up while people watch. Imagine learning who you are while millions quietly observe. Every speech gets analyzed. Every public appearance becomes news. Every expression sparks discussion. Did she look nervous, confident, happy, tired? Most people experience awkward phases privately. But public figures rarely get that luxury. Especially future queens. Growing up already feels emotional. Now imagine doing it under constant visibility. That alone could create moments of feeling separate from ordinary life. Because privacy changes everything. And limited privacy may quietly shape identity in ways outsiders rarely notice. Friendships may feel different too. Friendship matters, especially while growing up. But imagine always wondering, do people like me for who I am? Or because of what I represent? That question alone could feel emotionally complicated. Future royals may naturally protect trust carefully. Who feels genuine? Who understands the pressure? Who truly sees the person instead of the title? Those questions may quietly shape relationships over time. And perhaps that emotional caution can sometimes create distance. Not intentionally, but naturally, because trust matters even more when life feels unusual. She may never experience normal in the same way. Here's something people often overlook. Many ordinary experiences may never feel completely ordinary for Princess Leonor. Walking somewhere unnoticed, making mistakes privately, exploring life without headlines. Trying new things without public commentary. Even personal moments may attract attention. That doesn't mean happiness becomes impossible. But it may mean life feels fundamentally different. Because normality becomes harder to define when responsibility follows you everywhere. And perhaps that creates an emotional gap between Leonor and the world around her. One few people truly understand. The pressure of always representing something bigger. Most people represent themselves. Princess Leonor may one day represent an entire institution. History, tradition, national continuity, expectations. That responsibility can feel meaningful. But perhaps also heavy. Because sometimes future leaders carry invisible pressure. The pressure to remain composed. To appear confident. To handle attention gracefully. To rarely show vulnerability publicly. That emotional discipline may shape someone deeply over time. Especially at a young age. And maybe that's one reason feeling different never completely disappears. The emotional side of royal life people forget. Sometimes people see royalty and imagine perfection, luxury, prestige, beautiful ceremonies. But behind titles are still human beings. People who experience doubt, pressure, growth, loneliness, big emotions. And perhaps Princess Leonor's journey feels emotional because it combines something unusual. An ordinary human experience. Growing up inside an extraordinary life. That combination alone may feel isolating at times. Because even surrounded by people, someone can still feel different. Especially when few truly understand their world. Maybe different isn't always a bad thing. But here's another way to think about it. Maybe feeling different also builds strength, empathy, discipline, perspective, resilience. Maybe unusual experiences create unusual wisdom. And perhaps growing up differently allows someone to understand responsibility in powerful ways. Because while feeling different can sometimes feel difficult, it can also shape identity, purpose, leadership, and emotional maturity. Perhaps Princess Leonor's future strength may come partly from experiences few people ever face. So, Why might Princess Leonor always feel different? Perhaps because her life has never been ordinary. Her future, her responsibilities, her visibility, her expectations, everything may feel slightly separate from normal life. But maybe the real story isn't about feeling different. Maybe it's about learning how to carry that difference with confidence. Because one day, Spain may not simply see a queen, but someone shaped by years of pressure, growth, and emotional resilience. What do you think? Could royal life make someone feel different forever? Or does responsibility simply shape people in unique ways? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more royal stories, hidden truths, and fascinating discussions.